Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the secret thoughts they haven't shared yet. So, before we get into your pile selection, I want to thank SOULIGHT for sponsoring this video. So, if you didn't know, SOULIGHT is a psychic app. The reason I decided to get a reading from SOULIGHT was that I had some concerns about whether I was on the right path in my career. I often find myself stressed and worried about the future, and I was hoping that the reading would give me some clarity and calm my worries, which is exactly what happened. Now I want to share my experience with SOULIGHT. When I asked the psychic about my career, I gave her no prior information about my situation. Still, she was incredibly accurate, and everything she said made sense for where I am right now. She saw upcoming collaborations for me, and funnily enough, she had no idea this video was sponsored, so that prediction already came true. She also predicted that within the next 6 months, I would have an opportunity to appear on a podcast or do an interview with someone. We'll have to see if that happens, but I was amazed that she mentioned it without knowing I create content on YouTube. She said I'd be invited to many social events that would help my career. She even predicted that in a year I'd open up a spiritual business focusing on healings. That was such an unexpected but exciting insight. One of the things that really resonated with me was her advice on identifying what's draining my energy. That's been something I've been struggling with, and she hit the nail on the head. It's affecting my work. She also encouraged me to focus on balancing my home life and work life and to stay patient when waiting for results. This was spot on because I've been actively working on that. The reading brought me so much comfort and really helped me, especially during a time where I sometimes lose hope and tend to expect the worst. Hearing that positive changes and a ripple effect of blessings were coming for my career really filled me with hope. It was a great reminder that good things can happen unexpectedly. Overall, the reading was incredibly accurate, and I'm so glad I chose SOULIGHT. If you're seeking guidance in any area of your life, I highly recommend checking them out. You won't regret it. SOULIGHT is an amazing psychic app and platform that brings together a highly experienced group of psychic advisors in one convenient place. These psychics are highly qualified and they provide accurate fortune telling and guidance. You can be effortlessly connected with your own personal spiritual guide who can offer expert advice on various aspects of your life, including matters of love, career choices, and future endeavors. There are a variety of reading types, including live chat, call, or premium service from a diverse range of psychic mediums. What I also love about SOULIGHT is that their readings are 100% confidential. So you can always feel safe and secure with peace of mind knowing that your reading is private and your information will always be protected. Sign up now and get 5 minutes free off your first reading with SOULIGHT. You can find the link in the description box below. Sign up now to not miss out. Thank you again to SOULIGHT for sponsoring today's video. So getting back to your pile selection, we have 3 piles to choose from. For pile number 1, we have Fire Agate with the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. For pile number 2, we have Agate with the Queer Tarot. And for pile number 3, we have Purple Agate with the Mythos Tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever one you are most drawn to. So hopefully by now you have picked a pile for yourself. If not, you can pause the video. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, pile number 1s. If you chose this Fire Agate Crystal and the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at the secret thoughts they haven't shared yet for the person on your mind. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please find my email address in the description box below. Okay, so spirit guides of pile number one, spirit guides of pile number one. The secret thoughts they haven't shared with pile number one yet. So your first card is the Five of Swords in the reverse. Then you have Temperance reversed. Then you have the Hanged Woman. You have the Ace of Swords and the Justice card, with the Knight of Cups reversed at the back of the deck. I'm just going to organize these cards and move them up a little bit because I want to get clarification cards at the bottom, and then I'll tell you what I see here. So my pile number ones, firstly, I am visually seeing more sexual images in my mind. So I use my clairvoyance with the cards, of course, and I'm just seeing a lot of passion that's shared between the two of you, a lot of intimacy and history you have together. But overall, there's a lot of passion that's felt here, and I see them thinking certain thoughts around that they haven't quite shared. Okay, but there's also something about them thinking about future plans and if they are quite ready for that. So with the Five of Swords reversed here, what Spirit was showing me was sometimes this person does self-sabotage as a way of protecting themselves because maybe they're scared to get hurt. But why is the Five of Swords reversed here, Spirit? Okay, so this person's trying to get their things together, get their life in order, kind of make themselves. They're trying to become a better version of themselves, if that makes sense. Like trying to, I don't know how to exactly describe it, but trying to kind of get themselves straight, like make themselves ready for this, because I do think that sometimes they overthink a lot. They read between the lines too much. You know, when you get a text message from somebody and the text message was intended from a good place, but then you read between the lines too much that you start wondering what did this person mean when they say this? So I do feel like this person reads between the lines a little bit too much and it makes them overthink. And I think they do pay a lot of attention to details and what's going on in your connection, and they have a lot of thoughts about it. They may even be journaling about it or just trying to keep track of their thoughts that run through their mind. Because I do think this person does want to grow, and they have struggled with this for a very long time, where sometimes they get in their own way. Because they really do want this love, but I think they're afraid of getting hurt, like I said before. Okay, so I'm hearing that they're getting impatient right now with themselves because, like I said, they've been dealing with this issue for a long time. Even before they had met you, this was a previous issue in their previous relationships. And I think that this person does want to open up and talk to you about it or write you a text message, being open and honest about what they're thinking here and kind of like just be honest with you with what's on their mind to do with your future plans and endeavors, but also to do with what's going on with them internally. So I do think they want to communicate that to you, but they're wondering, will you understand what's going on, or will you just feel overwhelmed and burdened by them? So I do think that this person sometimes fears sharing the truth of what they're going through internally because they fear being a burden. So the interesting thing is, this person hasn't shared these thoughts yet, but they do want to because they're kind of strategizing on how to say it to you, how to word whatever is going on in their mind, and what is the best possible way to communicate this with you, because they feel as though if they keep it inside, it will eventually come out anyways. I think sometimes this person has a tendency to stuff their emotions down and then kind of like explode. And then the person's like, what happened? Like, where does this come from? So I think this person is becoming aware of their faults, of how they almost hold themselves back in their relationships, and they want to be more open and honest with what they're going through so that you can also understand them more. But it's a little bit hard for them, but they're trying. That's what I see. So there is a lot of air sign energy within this pile. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but especially Libra. And then there's also Sagittarius and Pisces coming through. So just take it as it resonates. This could be your sign, their sign, but it doesn't have to. So clarify the Five of Swords reverse in terms of this person's secret thoughts they haven't shared yet. The Knight of Wands. Temperance reverse, clarify this. The Ten of Swords. So I do think that with Temperance reverse and the Ten of Swords here, this person is hoping that they open up to you about what is kind of bothering them, what's making them overthink, and they're hoping that you would comfort them and have empathy for them and not judge them. We have the Page of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. And I bit my tongue when I said this, so let's see. Justice and the Eight of Wands. Now at the back of the deck, we do have the Tower. So in terms of this person's secret thoughts that they haven't shared, I think the secret thoughts they have surround the future of your connection and fears around that, like fears of, what if I'm not the best partner? What if I'm not the best communicator? I do see a future with this person, but I don't know if I will be the best person for them. So it almost feels like this person is having a little bit of imposter syndrome. I did feel this energy earlier of them, like I said, seeing a future with you, seeing themselves committing to you, and maybe even having a family with you, but they don't know if they would be the best father or mother. It kind of feels like this person is overthinking the future. And kind of, it feels for me this person does want commitment, and that's their secret thoughts they haven't shared yet. But I think they're scared that they may not be mature enough, that they may not be the best communicator, that they may, fall in love with you and then not be the best partner for you. So again, I think this person has secret thoughts surrounding wanting to grow as a person and become a better version of themselves so they can really show up in this connection the way you deserve. And now as I say that, I feel a weird neck pain on the left side. As I say that, I'm clairvoyantly seeing a vision of the scene from Coraline when her mom is so busy and then her dad is so busy on the computer that he doesn't even want to pay attention to her. So I don't know if I'm tapping into this person's childhood and a sort of feeling of this person's parents not showing up in the best way for them and maybe emotionally neglecting them, or maybe they just had some issues within childhood, and I feel there is some kind of inner child healing happening, and I do feel like that links up to why they're wanting the future with you but scared that they won't be the best parent, scared that they won't be the best partner, husband, wife, whatever it is. I do feel like this person does want more of a long-term future with you and is planning towards that secretly, but secretly feels like, what if I'm not the best? And that's the feeling I overall keep getting, because maybe they didn't have the best relationship to their parents, didn't see good examples of love growing up. And I think they're scared that what if I fall into the same patterns? So yeah, look out for communication from them. Look out for any messages from them. Because I do, again, feel like they are going to try communicate about this soon with you. So I don't know if one of you will relate to, recently falling pregnant and it sort of hit this person in a way that they didn't expect it. Maybe it was an unplanned pregnancy. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but maybe one person here, because I do see that energetically, and it sort of brought a shock to this person's system where they want to continue with this journey with you and keep the baby with you, but then they're scared of, repeating the same patterns that their parents had brought onto them. It feels like if you're not pregnant, then take it as a way of like this person wanting that future with you, wanting that family with you, but then again, not wanting to repeat those same patterns. And it feels like with the Page of Swords, for the longest time, this person has struggled with expressing their thoughts and communicating it in a way and communicating their feelings. They want to do that with you, but sometimes they don't know how to put their thoughts or feelings into words, because even as I'm in this person's energy, I feel myself stuttering a lot. So yeah, it's hard for this person to really put a name as to what they're feeling and thinking, to describe what's really going on in their mind, because for them it feels so complex that they don't even understand it themselves. So it's like I see them thinking, I want to share this with my person, but I don't exactly know how to put the words together, if that makes sense. I see that this person has secret thoughts that they haven't shared around not wanting to lose you. They see you as a prize, because I'm literally seeing that visually. And they don't want to make any brash decisions. I do think that sometimes this person becomes a little bit impulsive or does things without thinking and then later regrets it. And I think that they are realizing all the things that kind of hold them back in love that they want to work on so that they can be a better partner for you, because they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to be immature about things, if that makes sense. And they want to be completely honest with you, because this person believes that honesty is the best policy, I'm hearing. And they want to get through these challenges with you and share this vulnerability with you, even though it's hard for them to be vulnerable because they've never felt safe enough to share these things with other people. They want to kind of like get through these challenges together as a team where you support each other. And they believe that this can happen. Okay. This person believes that you sometimes doubt in their ability to show up in their best possible way, but they really want to fight for this love and prove to you that they can take on anything, any challenges. They can take on this role of being, the best lover for you, because they do want to become that. But I think sometimes this person has thoughts around, how can I actually become a better version of myself and show up in the best way in this connection? I think that sometimes this person grew up in ways where they didn't have their own freedom or privacy. And so now they have become aware that they require too much freedom in a way that is not helpful to this connection anymore. So again, I feel there's a lot of inner child healing happening, a lot of realizations taking place of why I am the way I am, why I act the way I act in this connection, and a transformation that's happening here. With these realizations, so that this person is able to understand what happened, how they turned up to be like this, and how they can move forward from this. Okay. I do think that this person wants to transform. They want this. It's not like you're telling them to change and grow. They want to do this for you. So what's behind Tower, the Two of Pentacles. I think they want to be more of a stable partner for you. They want to show up for you in a way where you see them as somebody that you also want to have a future with, because it feels to me that this person has fallen so hard for you in a way that they didn't expect. And it feels to me that this person wants this with you, but wants to prove to you that they can be that for you, and wants to show you that you can also see them that way as your future partner, as your long-term partner. I hope that makes sense. I see this person wanting to drop everything for you. Kind of like, let's say you ask this person to do something, for example, and they're busy with something. Silly example, let's say they're playing a game. They will drop everything they're doing to help you, to show you that they are that stable, reliable partner that you can count on. You know what I mean? That they are hubby or wifey material to you. Like, it's like they want to prove to you. That's what I keep seeing. So let's get your oracle cards. And they never want you to kind of like just leave them behind. So, spirit guides of pile number 1. The secret thoughts that they haven't shared yet with pile number 1. We have the water fairy with feelings and emotions. So this kind of confirms what I said now, that this person wants to be more vulnerable with you, share their feelings and emotions with you. So I think they've been pondering about their feelings and emotions, trying to sort of decipher what they're actually feeling so that they can communicate to you about this. Then we have the bard, music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. So with history here, maybe this person wants to open up to you about the things that have happened in their life that have caused them to act up in ways that they're not proud of, or cause them to sort of act in ways that they don't want to show up in. So then we have risk. And the earth fairy is at the back of the deck with physical health, grounding, and foundations. So again, this person wants to show you that they're reliable, that you can count on them, that you can see a long-term future with them. They want to build a stable foundation with you. They want to focus on their emotional and mental health and grow there. It is definitely a risk for this person to fall in love with you and to go about this path with you, because we never know where it might lead to. They feel like this is very new to them. I don't think this person has ever been in a long-term connection or a very serious connection like this before, or they just haven't felt about anyone like you before. If that makes sense. So it kind of feels new to them, but they want to try. And I think that's an amazing thing. I think they kind of want to tell you stories of kind of what has happened in their life and share with you as to who they are as a person, the stories that are going on in their mind. I think they also do listen to music and think of you and daydream about you. And they feel so lucky to be with you. So I think that's what this person wants to share with you. I think that for some of you, I'm also seeing a message of asking for your forgiveness for something. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave your reading. I really hope that this reading resonated with you, pile number 1. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this agate crystal and the queer tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at their secret thoughts that they haven't shared yet. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please find my email address in the description box below. So I'm hearing the song What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish as soon as I get to your reading. And I'm hearing that this person has secret thoughts around wanting to thank you or show their gratitude to you in some way. So maybe listen to the song and see how it applies to your situation. but let's go ahead and shuffle your cards. Okay, so Spirit Guides of pile number 2, Spirit Guides of pile number 2, their secret thoughts that they haven't shared yet for the person on pile 2's mind, please. So we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. We have the Page of Cups showing up next. We have the Empress. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so we do have the Nine of Wands at the back of the deck. I'm going to just organize these cards because I want to make space for your clarification cards later on, so I'll be back in a second. And it's 11:11 on the clock, I just checked now. Okay, so it's so interesting that as I was shuffling your cards, I started hearing that song Calm Down by Rima and Selena Gomez. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But it's interesting that that song came through and we have the Five of Wands reversed. So, regardless of what your situation is with this person, I feel like they don't want any more fights with you. They want to resolve some kind of conflict they have with you. They don't want any more aggravation from either side. They don't want to add more fuel to whatever has happened here. They kind of want to, I don't know if they want to give you a little bit of space for you to cool down. I don't know if they did something to make you mad at them, where you perhaps felt betrayed by this person, or you perhaps felt like this person did something to you that made you very angry. And I kind of see them wanting you to kind of take space for yourself to calm any emotions you have down. Okay, I'm going to use some clairvoyance to get additional information along with the tarot cards. Okay, so again, I don't know what this person did to make you mad, but now Spirit is showing me, you know how some men, let's say they go and cheat and then they go buy you flowers and then they go buy you handbags and jewelry and all these things as like a sorry gift, but they never bought those things before. I'm kind of getting that feeling here. So it doesn't have to be like my example. It doesn't mean that this person cheated or anything like that. But what I'm basically picking up here, Spirit is showing me gifts that this person wants to buy you. But to me, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. And I'm going to be honest with everything I see here and completely be truthful with how I feel about this reading, because I also don't want you to receive a gift from this person and then just forgive them, because a gift is not a sorry. Do you get what I mean? I feel as though this person should be taking accountability for whatever they have done to make you mad, and not just think in their mind secretly that you should calm down and that they should give you space to calm down. Because if they really did something to hurt you or make you upset, the right way to go about it is sorry, not buying you gifts to show sorriness, because that's not a sorry in my eyes. And I'm sorry for saying that, but that's just my opinion. It almost feels like this person is going to try to spoil you with many different things, like take you out on different dates. I don't know what it is. Play you music that shows the way they feel about you. It feels like they're gonna do small little things for you to try to earn your forgiveness. But to me, it doesn't sit right with me, pile number 2, because if somebody is going out of their way to do all these little things for you to try and show an apology, it doesn't sit right with me that they're just gonna try. It feels a little bit like love bombing. I'm gonna be honest. It feels a little bit like love bombing. I don't know if this person's doing it intentionally, but to me it feels a little bit manipulative. Because, like I said, the right way to go about this is to apologize to you, to admit where they went wrong, and to grow. But now it feels like I'm trying to win you over with gifts and all these things that I know you wanted and I probably never gave you in the connection. And now it just feels weird to me, okay? Let me pull the clarification cards now. So there's definitely a huge challenge happening within your connection, and I think this person's scared of things changing in your connection because we have the Six of Swords here, the Eight of Pentacles, and I do think that they do want to work on it with you. But I feel like in terms of their secret thoughts, it's not actually about putting an effort to change or grow, but to just try to win you over. And I don't know if they're doing it in a manipulative way intentionally, but to me it comes across as manipulative to buy somebody gifts and spoil them with all these things when they're mad. You know what I mean? And it's making me upset. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to control my emotions, but I just feel very protective over my viewers that when I see things like this, it makes me upset. I feel all hot and riled up in this reading, so I'm not completely sure if that's my own emotions I'm feeling or if you are still angry at this person. But that's what I'm getting. So clarify the Ten of Swords reversed. I also see that this person could be watching you at the moment if you're not in communication right now, because I'm clairvoyantly seeing a windowsill and a cat looking through, and there's a curtain, but the cat is looking at us and we can't see the cat looking at us. So what I take from that is this person could be watching you on social media, something along those lines. So we have the Two of Swords reversed, clarifying the Ten of Swords reversed. We have the Ace of Cups reversed, clarifying the Page of Cups. Clarify the Empress. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Hermit reversed. Okay, I see. The Page of Pentacles wanted to come out as well, so I'm just going to put it there in the middle. And then we do have the Page of Wands at the back of the deck. So the thing is, I don't think that this person... I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know if they're intentionally being manipulative, but what I can tell you with the 3 pages here is this person could be a little bit immature about the way they go about things, right? So I think with the Hermit reverse, what Spirit is telling me, within their secret thoughts of you that they haven't shared yet, of all these things they're planning to do for you to show how sorry they are, it feels like to me you are a lot more mature than this person mentally and emotionally, which to me, I kind of feel like you don't want this. With the Ace of Pentacles reverse, when I saw the Ace of Pentacles reverse and this person kind of giving you a gift or something, I kind of saw your hand like slapping it out of their hand and being like, why are you giving me a gift? I expect an apology, not a gift. And a gift is not an apology. And with the Hermit reverse, it feels like they're incredibly ignorant. I want to say, like, they're not self-aware. They're not coming to you with an apology or trying to grow or look within or figure out why these conflicts were here in the first place, or what they did to make you angry in the first place so that they can change something. It doesn't feel like they're trying to learn from it, which kind of makes me feel a certain type of way, but I don't blame this person because, like I said, this person's very immature. So it kind of feels like as I tap into this person's energy, there's secret thoughts that they haven't shared yet. And again, don't come for me, I'm just a messenger. But I see this person thinking, it's a new day, get over it. That's why I'm saying this person's so immature about the way they go about things, because they only think about themselves in the moment. They're not kind of thinking about you and how you might feel in this situation. And I feel like this person just doesn't understand, which I don't blame them because it's not coming from an intentional place of, wanting to hurt you. But I do feel as though this person just thinks about themselves and doesn't think about other people's feelings. I don't think they've reached a level of maturity yet where they're able to put themselves in other people's shoes, which empathy is a basic human thing, in my opinion, but I don't think this person knows even what empathy is or what it feels like. Not because they're a bad person, but just because they haven't reached that level of emotional maturity yet. So I kind of see this person thinking, You know, what I did angered you, but why are you still mad at me? Why do you still want to fight with me? Like, I'm over fighting, but why are you still mad at me? You know, the past is in the past. But to me, when this person thinks the past is in the past, it kind of feels like how Spirit is describing it to me is, you know, how someone can do something to you yesterday and then you're still mad about it the next morning and they're like, the past is in the past. No, no, the past is not in the past because this just happened yesterday and you haven't even apologized about it yet. So yeah, I keep feeling myself get riled up in this energy. So yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling your emotions again, but I even feel like your spirit guides are just tired of this person. Like, I see them clapping their head, like, you know, when somebody's tired and they're just like, oh, this person's dumb. I'm not saying your person's dumb. I'm not insulting your person, but like, this person isn't thinking. They're being idiotic, is what I want to say. They're being foolish. So yeah, I feel like you've grown a lot, and I'm honestly seeing that this person is scared that you outgrow them. So I see that being around their secret thoughts of you. You know, what if you outgrow this person and leave this person behind? What if you can't resolve what you have here, or you know, fix things. And I kind of feel like this person is scared to lose you and miss an opportunity to be with you. But I also don't feel like they're completely ready for this love. I do see that this person is a little bit indecisive and wishy-washy. One day they feel like this, and the next day they feel like this. For some of you, this person could have even dealt with commitment issues of not really truly knowing what they want. And it's like one day they want this, the next day they want this, extremely hot and cold. And I feel like you've come to a point in your journey with where you just don't want to deal with that anymore. With the Empress here, you could have been going on a journey of self-love where you don't want to be someone's second option or second choice, or have someone be indecisive about you. You want somebody to know what they want and choose you, and not be like, I don't know what I want. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So, what is this person's secret thoughts that they haven't shared yet? Okay, I'm seeing a person cry. So, I think this person is crying at the fact that you are mad at them. And I see them saying to themselves, like, I don't know what to do, but I kind of feel like this person is making themselves the victim in the situation, not intentionally. I don't feel like this person intentionally tries to manipulate you. At least that's just my perception of it. But I just, again, feel like they're so immature that they're making it about them and their feelings when they're the one that upset you and made you mad with whatever they did. It could be different for all of you, but it feels like they're kind of making themselves the victim in the situation and crying and saying, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to apologize to this person or to fix things with this person. So, yeah, I feel like this person has some growing to do if they want to be with you long term, because I'm hearing that song, If You Want to Be My Lover. And I'm hearing, if you want to be my lover, you got some growing to do. So maybe that's your energy towards them. I feel like they are secretly going to other people, telling them about what happened, not in a way of gossiping about you, but trying to get advice on in terms of what to do next. But it isn't making the situation easier or helping the situation, because it feels like they're going to people that are just as emotionally and mentally immature as them. So, what Spirit is showing me as a vision is, you know, when somebody is in school and they have the wrong answers for the test, and then they share the answers with another person, but those answers are wrong. So, they think that they're going to end up passing because that person shared the answers with them, but they were the wrong answers. So, they both end up failing. Spirit is showing me a kind of energy like that, where maybe this person is going to their friends, but their friends are just as immature when it comes to relationships as them, that they're not going to give them good advice. And I don't know. I don't know. Let me get your oracle cards. I see them secretly thinking they want to call you and secretly thinking that. So I kind of see them sitting there on their own, kind of twiddling their thumbs, waiting for you to reach out, wondering if there is a chance that you two can fix this. And again, I think I'm finding it hard to tap into their secret thoughts, but more so tapping into the situation here because I feel like this person, how do I say this? How do I explain this energy? They're very confusing. Again, I'm not insulting your person, pile number two, but Spirit is showing me a brain with no thoughts. It feels like this person doesn't think deeply about things. It feels like they just are sitting there waiting for your text. And it feels like very surface level things, like I just don't want to lose this person. I just don't want to lose this person. What can I do to make it better? That's basically all I'm feeling from their secret thoughts. But I want to get advice for you, so I'm going to get some oracle cards. I'm just hearing I'm done. So I feel like I'm picking up on your energy where you're fed up with this person. So we have nurture Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important. I don't know why there's a big gap for you right now. Okay, so what I'm basically getting here with nurture is there's a child here, and I'm getting a message that isn't in regards to the words here, but again, a confirmation that this person's childish, and you may feel as though you need to cuddle this person in this situation and explain to them why you are mad and explain a whole list, and it still feels like they don't get it. It still feels like they're so immature that they just don't get it. And I think you're at that point right now where you don't want to teach a person how to love you. You don't want to mother a person or father a person or cuddle a person anymore. And it feels like you want somebody on the same level as you, and not in a superficial, egotistical way, but you want somebody at the same level of growth as you that will be able to understand what you're saying and hear you, because it feels like when you speak to this person, it kind of just feels like it goes in one ear out the other. It feels like they do hear you, but they don't quite understand your perspective because they're not on that level of growth yet in maturity to be able to understand what you're feeling and why you're feeling that way. So it's like they hear you, but they don't understand. And for you, you want to feel understood by a lover. And again, it feels like that energy of like, I'm not your mother. I'm not here to cuddle you. I'm not here to teach you how to grow up. So I don't know, maybe some of you are dealing with that right now with this person. So we have healthy lifestyle, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Again, what I feel from this, just reading this intuitively, is maybe you want more of a healthier relationship and a healthier lifestyle. And maybe this person just isn't giving you that healthy relationship you feel you deserve at this moment. And you definitely deserve that. You know, since you're coming up as the Empress here, again, you've been going on a journey of self-love, realizing what you're truly worth and realizing that maybe you deserve something better than this, a healthier relationship than this. We have life review. So you're kind of reviewing this connection and trying to figure out, is it best to just move on from this, or is it best to continue working on this? So I think I'm not going to try to influence any of your decisions, but I do think the advice here is to kind of think about this connection and think, you know, if this person doesn't change for 10 years, would I be happy in this connection? Because the thing is, when we're with somebody like this, we can't expect them to change. And just hear me out, just hear me out. We can't expect them to change because, listen, if you are with a person and they're immature and they don't want to change or grow, and you keep expecting them to change and grow, you're just disappointing yourself at the end of the day. So listen, if you choose to stay with this person for 10 years and they're still the same way they are, think about, would you be happy with them? And it is possible that they can change and grow over time, but think about it like that. Would you be happy with them? Really review this connection and think, is this best for me right now? Is this healthy for me right now? Am I self-betraying or abandoning myself by staying in a connection that is unhealthy for me. And I feel that is your advice from Spirit, to really kind of move things around in your life and figure out where things fit in your life and review this connection. So that's what I have for you. And we have Take Your Power Back at the back of the deck. So I really hope this reading resonated with you and was helpful. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this purple agate crystal and the Mythos tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at the secret thoughts they haven't shared yet for the person on your mind. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please find my email address in the description box below. So let's go ahead and shuffle your cards. Let's see what comes up for you. So Spirit Guides of pile number 3. Spirit Guides of pile number 3. The secret thoughts they haven't shared yet for the person on their mind. Okay, so your first card is the 6 of Pentacles. Then you have the 7 of Cups. Then you have the 6 of Cups, the Lovers, the 9 of Swords reversed, and the 8 of Swords at the back of the deck. So I'm just going to organize these cards. I'll be back in a second because I want to make space for your clarification cards later. Okay, so Spirit is showing me a separation. Spirit is showing me some of you guys cut this person off, or you're just giving each other space right now to think things through. I see this person having secret thoughts around wanting to unpack things with you about whatever has caused wounds in these relationships, because I visually see a wound and, this person wanting to put a plaster over it, wanting to heal whatever wounds were created in this connection. And I see this person either wanting to unpack that with you or go to therapy on their own to work on themselves and grow. I see this person reminiscing on your memories together, maybe even going back to photos you took together and just kind of going back to the memories before things fell apart, before all the hurt and pain started. I do think that this person has perhaps an abandonment wound and a belief that everybody leaves in the end. So what's the point of relationships? What's the point of falling in love when everybody leaves anyways? I kind of see this person telling themselves in the mirror, I told you so. I told you that they were going to leave. So don't take that personally, but I don't know who left here. But what I will say is this person kind of has this self-fulfilling prophecy. And I had to learn about this on my own. When you have this belief of everybody leaves, for example, you subconsciously look for relationships and people that are either going to leave you, or you subconsciously self-sabotage those connections so that that person does end up leaving. And the subconscious mind always looks for validation, always wants to be right and say, I told you so, I was right, my belief was right. And then it reinforces that belief and we continue that cycle. And that is not true at all. So I feel this person thinking in their secret thoughts that they haven't shared, that they have lost a part of themselves within this connection, that they have, I see them thinking, I'm losing my mind without you. What the hell? Okay, tell me more, Spirit. This person's not doing well mentally at the moment. They're really going through it. And they're feeling quite stuck at the moment with the 8 of Swords. But I also see this person having a hostility with them because I'm clairvoyantly seeing an image of, trying to pet a cat and then it hisses at you in a very hostile way. So I don't know if this person was hostile with you or they're just hostile with the people in their life right now, not wanting to talk to anybody. I don't feel like they're taking good care of themselves right now. I see that the people around them are trying to get them to eat, sleep, drink water, but it doesn't seem like they're taking care of themselves. It seems like they're kind of just rotting in bed right now and going through a very depressive state. Of course, I can't diagnose anybody, but I feel the energy of a depressive state. And I'm hearing this song by Skin Shape, You Don't Love Me Anymore, or something like that. This person is reminiscing and holding on to the memory of you in their secret thoughts that they haven't shared yet, and there are some regrets here. I think that if I had to be honest, this might not be what you want to hear, pile number 3, but I feel they miss the memory of you more than the actual you. I feel like they have created this fantasy of you in their mind, and they miss that fantasy of you they have in their mind more than the actual you. I'm not sure why. Spirit, tell me more. I guess they've kind of idealized you in their mind. So what Spirit is showing me as an example is, when you're really craving a food and you idealize it in your mind and you're like, oh, I can't wait to eat this delicious cake. And then you actually get to the cake and it's not as delicious as you envisioned in your mind. No shade to you, pile number 3. But sometimes when people idealize us and make us a better version of them, of us in their mind, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with us, but it just means that if that person were to truly get you back, it doesn't feel the same as that idealized version they have of you in their mind. I hope you get what I mean. So it's not an insult to you. Please don't take it that way. But I think you're great. I think you were a great lover to this person, which is probably why they're idealizing you in their mind in the first place. They could have been entertaining other options while you were still together, seeing other people, or having a wandering eye. And you could have been done and fed up with that. Or you could have just intuitively felt something was off. And I feel like this really hurt you. I'm hearing the song, I Want to Know What Love Is, I Want You to Show Me. So I do feel like this person does still reminisce on the memories you have together, like I said, but also I do think that they want you back. And I do think that there is a strong regret here. Let's get more clarification cards, okay? There's this strong desire and hunger for a connection like yours again. And what Spirit is showing me now is a friend I once had that had, I don't want to be too detailed with this story because I want this person's information to be private, but basically, long story short, this friend I had, well, was friends with my boyfriend, but I was also friends with him. He had a girlfriend in the past, and he always, the way he spoke about her was as if she was the one that got away, and it was years ago where he said that he was still in love with her, but he's the one that messed it up. And he doesn't really feel the same about any other woman he meets. So Spirit is showing me that conversation in my mind's eye as I'm in your energy. So I feel like this person has certain secret thoughts about you being the one that got away. Even if they had to try entertain or see other people right now, it still wouldn't be the same as it was with you. Interesting. So clarify the 6 of Pentacles. I feel this card, the Ace of Wands reversed, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. Clarify the Lovers, please. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups and the 10 of Cups reversed. At the back of the deck now, we have the 10 of Swords reversed. So this kind of confirms what I said about a betrayal. But I'm hearing, what is this energy? Just give me a second, pile 3. Well, I'm hearing it's not what it looks like. this person say that in their mind. And I'm seeing kind of like a scene from a movie. You know, in movies when one person catches their partner cheating or seeing other women, it doesn't have to be like that, but I kind of see that as a vision where it's like you find this person maybe kissing another person or doing something behind your back where you feel betrayed. And this person trying to say to you, it wasn't as it seemed, it wasn't how it looked. But I don't know if this person is just trying to make excuses or if they're trying to tell the truth. Um, Let me just get more into the energy and try to decipher what this message means. Okay, so in terms of this person's secret thoughts of it's not what it looks like, it is what it looks like because this person did do something to hurt you or betray you. For some of you, it was infidelity, but it doesn't have to be for everybody here. For those that relate to the infidelity, I see their kind of way of thinking, don't shoot the messenger, but that person didn't mean anything to them. It was just sexual or just a kiss or just whatever it was, like passion in the heated moment. But you mean more to this person. That's this person's way of thinking. I don't get it, but let me just explain. So I see them thinking, you're the one I love. You're the one I want to be with. That was just sexual or it was just in the heat of the moment, but I don't want to be with that person. It just happened. So that's there. It's not what it looks like, but it is what it looks like because now I'm hearing the song Don't Explain by Snow Allegra. And I think this is your energy towards them. So the line I heard, okay, let me just tell you the lyrics. So it's like, hush now, don't explain. Just say that you'll remain. I'm glad you're back. Don't explain. Quiet, don't explain. There's nothing to gain. Skip that lipstick, don't explain. You know that I love you and our love endures. Nothing rates above you, for I'm so completely yours. Crying to hear folks chatter, and I know you cheat. Right or wrong don't matter. When you're with me, my sweet. Hush now, don't explain. You're my joy and pain. My life's yours, love, don't explain. I don't know if you want this person back or not, but if this person did cheat, please don't take them back. I know I can't make any decisions for you, but please don't take them back because, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, cheaters really don't change. They just find more ways to hide it. And if this person was truly sorry, they would take responsibility for this in their mind and say, you know what, I was wrong, not try to make excuses for it. So I feel like you don't want an explanation from this person. I heard that line that was like, I know you cheat from her song. So I feel like you don't want any explanations from them because you already saw what happened. You already found the proof of whatever they did to hurt you, if it wasn't infidelity. And I just feel like you've seen what you needed to see, and it can't be undone. It can't be erased. So I do feel as though for those that relate to the infidelity example with the Ace of Wands reversed, I don't think that they are with anybody else right now in any type of way whatsoever. And I feel them trying to keep all their options away, trying to consistently just be alone. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I see them secretly thinking that in my mind. Like, I want to prove to pile number 3 that I can stay alone because maybe this person has trouble staying alone. Maybe this person has that grass is greener on the other side mentality. And I don't know. I don't trust this person fully, but maybe that's just my own biases. With the Four of Swords, this person is trying to find peace with the memory, trying to accept the memory of the wound that was created in your connection of whatever they did to hurt you. And I do think with the Knight of Cups opposite the Lovers, in terms of their secret thoughts they haven't shared, is I think this person's realizing that maybe they don't know what love is, that maybe they don't know the true meaning of love and commitment. That I think when I'm in this person's energy, they do feel like somebody that kind of just jumps into relationships quickly without thinking about what commitment really means, without thinking about what it means to be on that person's side. I think this person only knows what infatuation feels like and mixes that feeling with the feeling of love, thinking it's love, but love is committing to a person even when you get bored, or even years into the relationship. It's not looking at other people and having a wandering eye. It's not making your person feel disrespected. It's not betraying your person. It's truly committing and being loyal to a person. So I feel like this person falls in love quickly but gets bored quickly and doesn't truly know what love is. And I think that's their secret thought, that they haven't shared with you yet, that they're realizing maybe they don't know what love is. Maybe they mixed up feelings with infatuation with feelings of love. And I do see this person wanting to come back to you, wanting to apologize and make it up to you. But I don't know if you should trust this person. I wouldn't if I were you, but of course it's not my decision to make. But I don't know if this person truly understands what commitment and loyalty really is. And the thing Spirit is saying to me here is this person is so used to their antics and their ways. And this energy, what I spoke about before, everybody leaves eventually. I feel like they've done this so many times where they've had many options at the same time, and then one person finds out that they're not the only one, and then they leave, and then this person's like, everybody leaves anyway. So I don't understand this person's mentality, because if you're doing something to hurt a person and making it seem as though you're only with them, and then that person leaves when they find out you're entertaining other people, of course they're gonna leave. What do you expect? It just baffles my mind. What's behind this? The Queen of Cups judgment. I don't want you to feel bad for this person for whatever they're going through right now. I know that you're a very compassionate person with the Queen of Cups, but your spirit guides, your ancestors are saying, try to stay strong, try to not reach out to this person, because I think this person knows that you have a really good heart. And I think for you, you need to be careful of people that pull on your heartstrings, that make you feel bad, that make you feel like, how do I put this into words? When a person says, I'm sorry, I'll do everything to get you back, I feel like it pulls on your heartstrings. It makes you start to dream about what could be. And I think you need to think about things logically and try to put your emotions to the side, because I do feel like you're such a loving person that I feel like you'd just be too forgiving to this person in a way, and your ancestors don't want you to do that. They want you to think about this very clearly, because if you cut this person off, I said something about cutting them off, and here we see scissors. If you cut them off, you cut them off for a reason. And with the moon here, this could represent secrets and lies and things like that. And yeah, I just don't want you to get hurt, pile number 3. So, this person could change, they could grow, but we also don't know if they are going to stay loyal if they do come back. So that's why your spirit guides are saying, think about it clearly. Don't think with your emotions. Think about it clearly. Think, is this something you want to endure? If I don't know how to explain it, but is this something you want in your life? Think about it clearly before you make a decision. Because I do feel like this person is going to try come back, because obviously they're not doing really well at the moment and they want you back. They feel empty without you. That's what I feel from the energy. So I'm going to do the same thing I did for pile 2, because pile 2 and 3 was very heavy. So I'm going to get advice for you with the oracle cards. Okay. So I'm seeing that it's not a TV show, reality TV show, X on the Beach. And basically, if you've ever watched X on the Beach, there's kind of like contestants, and then they don't realize they're on a show called X on the Beach. They think that they're kind of just gonna meet new singles there. And then sometimes they form relationships with people there, and then their ex comes there, and then they kind of have to choose between the ex and the new lover, if I'm not mistaken. So what Spirit is showing me with this vision is you might meet somebody new. And this person might try to come back for some of you. This might not resonate with everybody, but for some of you, you might meet somebody new, and just in the start of that new relationship, this person tries to come back because they don't want to lose you and they see you being in the new relationship. So, advice here for pile number 3. We have claircognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So, I think now that you've seen this person's thoughts, pay attention to your own thoughts about the situation. Disconnect from your feelings right now at the moment, because I know you feel quite strongly about this person and you do have a love for this person, but disconnect from your feelings right now and really think about this clearly. Pay attention to what's happened here. Pay attention to whatever they did to hurt you or betray you, and think to yourself, do I want to be with this person? Do I want to be with a person like this? Because listen, you can forgive a person, but once trust is broken, it's very hard to build back up. Coming from somebody that has been through this before, that has forgiven somebody for something like that before with my ex, it is very hard to build trust back up. And if the person isn't willing to change and grow, and they're just gonna say they're gonna change, but then not actually change, that's going to cause you so much heartbreak that I want you to think very clearly about this. Okay, we have patience. So really think clearly and give yourself time to come up with a conclusion. Don't make any rash decisions. And also have patience when it comes to love, because there could be new love interests coming in that are more of what you want than this person is, and you might find yourself in between crossroads where you need to make a choice of, do I let go of this person, do I take this person back, or do I move on and try to find and nurture new love. So it says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, still they need nurturing and patience. Okay, any advice for pile number 3? We have moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So what I'm getting intuitively from moon cycles is, what is the moon phases right now as I'm recording this? Sensitivity also wants to come out. It says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Okay, so we're in a waning gibbous as I'm recording this. So I kind of feel like the next new moon, full moon, whatever it is, I want you to kind of like do emotional healing around this, try to release any emotions around the situation, and just sit with your feelings right now. And since you're in a very sensitive space right now, I want you to not make any rash decisions. Like I said before, I want you to really just sit with your feelings and not make any decisions right now, because your emotions could kind of sway your decisions in a way you may regret later. Okay, so really sit with your feelings right now, try to heal from the situation, and once you have healed, once you have let go of whatever it is that you're attached to with this person, then come to a conclusion and make a decision. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.